Doing extra work beyond regular team practices is a common thing. All athletes do extra skills training over here, extra shooting drills over there. It is always part of the trade. But for a team with a deep-rooted losing culture like the University of the Philippines had 6 years ago, extra work was not normal. At one point, it was even made fun of. The losing tradition was so deep that going beyond what was required was so foreign to the players. The mindset then was, you're going to lose anyway, why even try? It was something that the rookies then Dario, Gelo Vito, Jarrell Lim, and Paul Desiderio had trouble understanding. Before, nung rookies kami, since fresh from high school, masipag kami. Kunwari after training, extra work, shooting. Pero ang problema namin, tinatago na yung bola after practice. Ayaw na kami shootingin. Hihiritan pa kami ang seniors namin, baka mag-PBA ka na nyan, itigil mo na yan. Hindi naman yon magets, Lim shared. Noon, after ng final huddle, may sisigaw diyan ng mga bola. So kaming nga bata, wala naman kaming choice, parang ito na, sij nga, Vito said. But just like any rookie with big dreams, they pressed on and brushed off the jokes of their seniors. Nung dark days, after training, wala ng tao sa court, kami na lang. Nga rookies ako, Jarrell, Gelo. Nag-show shooting kami, extra work kami, chipped in Dario. In addition to staying after team practices, Dario, Lim, Vito, together with a few older fighting Maroons created a 6 a.m. workout habit. From the self-initiated morning sessions to the team practices scheduled from the afternoon to the evening, they made sure that they put some extra work in to better their games and to ultimately transform the losing mentality of their team. It all started with a bunch of rookies who were fed up with the nightmare of losing seasons and were hungry for the dream of contention. Pinramais namin sa isa na ito yung culture nagpapalitan namin sa kasi walang nag-extra work. Ball mag extra work, said Vito. Even when Coach Bo Parasol wasn't here yet, our batch Gelo, Jarrell, all our batchmates made a decision. I think we should change the culture off the court. We should be humble, we haven't reached anything yet, we have to do the work. We made sure even with the younger ones who were coming in, we lead by example, added Dario. During the time they were rookies, UP was a bottom feeder in the standings and the butt of jokes of other teams. They barely had any financial support and they trained in faulty facilities, but that did not stop them from trusting the process. After one late-night extra work session back in 2014, Dario's father, Edwin, said something that was a vision of the future. It was something that Dario and Vito held on to. And kami sa gym sa labas, may tulo pa yung court, Vito said as he described the lowly state of their only basketball facility then. Late night, team A na kami nun, finally. This was few weeks before my dad passed away. Nung nag-extra work kami, Papa told me, yung batch niyo yung mag-PBA Finals, yung batch niyo ang magdadala sa team sa championship, Dario narrated. At that point, it was a vision that sounded so preposterous. From 0-14 to the finals? What a joke. But for some reason that could only be described by faith, these rookies believed. As Dario put it, sa hold up, hindi mo maririnig yung gaganing pangarap. Pero kaming batch yung nagsimula ng, no, Final Four? Pinagtatawanan na kami ang gataw. Despite the faith, the laughs never really went away. From season 76's 0-14, UP's record in the next years improved, but it was still far from Final Four material, let alone the finals. UP was still one of the league's whipping boys. They still didn't make it to the Final Four and they were still inconsistent. So much so that it casted doubts on whether Dario, Vito, Lim, and Desiderio should still play their fifth and final years. Dario was mulling over sitting out season 81, just so he can improve his game on his own. Vito, given all the bigger names entering the team, was considering retiring from playing basketball altogether. Lim was so heartbroken from season 80's finish that he avoided touching a ball for months. Desiderio was thinking of leaving college basketball early to try getting into the PBA. But they just couldn't let go of the vision they had when they were still rookies, that their batch will reach the finals, that their batch will change the culture of UP. Fast forward to season 81, with the help of new recruits, support from management, and a rabid fanbase, their vision turned into reality. After our Game 2 versus Adamson in the semi-finals, now realize namin before upnaming mahal, ito na yun. Ito na yung sinasabi ni Papa. Mag-PBA Finals na tayo. It's true. Dario narrated. May nagtanong sa akin after the semi-finals, 5th year ka na, hindi ba parang masakit sa'yo na you're not playing in those kinds of moments now crucial? Sabi ko sa kanya, I would never exchange this moment na pumasak kami sa finals after 32 years for playing time. It's not about young moment lang na yun eh. Young process na pinagdanan namin, para marating yun, nagarap kami nun, it was part of it, Vito added. Trust the process is maybe one of the most overused phrases of athletes nowadays, but graduating seniors Desiderio, Vito, Lim, and Dario proved that they are the ones who truly know what it means. From being shamed for doing extra work, now, they are proudly wearing a silver medal around their necks. Coming from 0-14, who would have